Hey everyone, it is the evening of Sunday, October 15th. So yeah, I'm starting this this day of Vlogtober very late, but slept in, ran some errands, got food. I actually just finished filming, editing, uploading my life update. So you all will have seen that by the time you see this. Everything right now is currently pending on that. But yeah, that's pretty much been what I've done so far today is mostly just trying to find center, I guess. I really don't know. I know it's already close to 8 o'clock right now. But I am seriously considering just at least decorating my dining room table for Halloween decor and everything else. I know it's so late, but at this point, I really don't care. I always worry about getting the best shot and making sure the editing is done oh so certain ways and everything else, but I am currently at that point where I just want to get it done just because it makes me happy. So I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to do this and film this and everything, but yeah, it's going to be honestly a lot of a mess probably trying to get this filmed. But then again, my decorate with me's are never a smooth process, are they? Besides that, I also finally moved all of my videos over to an external, not an external, but another hard drive in my computer because we put multiple drives on there since I was quickly running out of space. And I moved, sorry, I'm kind of spinning here and holding a camera, which is never a good thing for you folks. So I cleared 680 gigs of data from my main drive, and I put all of that onto another drive. That's over 1,000 video clips, by the way. So yeah, otherwise I wouldn't have been able to get any of this done. I can now upload videos and edit videos and all that jazz again. So I'm also trying to figure out if I'm going to be taking a mental health day tomorrow or not. I know my boss has been suggesting that I do that. My therapist has been suggesting that I do that. I just don't know if I'm going to take it tomorrow or wait until later this week. I honestly don't know just yet. I'm trying not to be overwhelmed with things, in all honesty. And it's very hard because I do a lot of, I should be doing this, I need to be doing this, I should be doing that, and it's just, the human mind sucks. That's just where it is. The human mind just sucks because it reminds you of all the things when you really don't want to be reminded of all the things right now. And yes, I'm rambling, but in case you folks haven't realized, that's what I've been doing a whole lot of these last few weeks. I think I'm going to take a look and see exactly what I have to decorate things with. For at least the dining table, and then I may move on to the coffee bar. I don't know. I am physically going into the office tomorrow if I do go to work tomorrow, and I don't take a mental health day. Otherwise, I would spend my lunch hour doing decorating, but that isn't what's going to happen. And I will be physically in on Tuesday because I have a podcast project I need to work on. If I don't take a mental health day tomorrow, it'll probably be Wednesday, because then I can get up in the morning, get decorating done, and then spend the afternoon at the literary. Because spending Saturday at the literary was fantastic, and I desperately needed that. And honestly, I think that's really what I need right now, is just stuff that makes me happy. Stuff that's very wholesome for me right now, you know? So that might be on the agenda for me later this week. We shall see. But in the meantime, I need to convince myself to get some other stuff done.
It's fine to put there.
Okay, because I know my voice naturally.
Yeah. Well, and what's nice
is
out.
Oh, you love me. Oh, flat like this, then it should probably.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. We'll rub it in. Sweetie.
Principal investigator, Team Luke, co-PIs, Mohan Shankaran. Good morning. It is Tuesday, October, is it the 16th? No, it's the 17th. Tuesday, October 17th. Just got done recording a podcast for one of my coworkers. So, all the mic check funs and stumbling over words and everything else, but not gonna lie, I really do enjoy doing that. Did not get a chance to talk much at all yesterday. Actually, I didn't record me talking, period, yesterday. Work was busy, and then the evening was not so great. Trying to see if we can hash some things out involving that this afternoon. Essentially, the saga on some things from my life update video continues, which, by the way, thank you so very much. The response on that, I was very touched. I did not expect that big of a response, and every single one of you who posted your good news, thank you, and congratulations to all of you. I mean, even if the good news is small, it's still good. It's still a win. It's still a success for each and every single one of you. So you should celebrate that. Celebrate your small successes. Because gods know we focus so much on these small things in life that go wrong. So we probably should, at the very least. So there's nothing wrong with celebrating the small wins too. If we're gonna focus on the small, unfortunate things, focus on the small wins too. So right now I'm headed back to my office, considering grabbing some food first though, since I haven't eaten anything yet this morning. It's not a good sign whenever you dream about being in pain and you take pain meds for it, and then you wake up and you realize, oh, that was actually a very strong suggestion. Yeah. So I have not been in the mood for food or breakfast yet, but I should probably do that, because I don't think I'm getting lunch today. So let's go do that. Okay. back in the office, obviously. Picked up what is called an ectoplasm. Apparently it is a matcha and pistachio drink. Haven't tried it yet. And a ham and cheese croissant. At this point, I just want sustenance. That's it. But continuing what I was saying earlier, and I didn't finish my full thought because people were staring at me as I was walking. And even I still kind of get a little self-conscious about that at times. But seriously, every single one of you that commented on my life update video, thank you so very much. I appreciate all the touching messages. I appreciate everyone telling me how they've been doing and what's going on in their lives and the good news and everything. From the small wins to the big wins, celebrate those all, okay? And especially to the individual who left an abusive relationship and finally got divorced. I am so proud of you. You have no idea. I haven't caught a chance to comment on it yet, but I am so proud of you. Also, mini update from my office. I don't know if I've ever showed everyone this before, but we actually have quite a few pumpkins missing right now. And that is because I am moving all of my pumpkins that were in the rather open spots right now to my house because we are going to be decorating. So that means I need to, all my jack-o'-lanterns back for the autumn holidays, which I am probably going to decorate tomorrow. I actually am taking tomorrow as a mental health day to be able to focus on that and probably other things too. But I at least want to get my house spookified. If there's one thing I can get done this week, it is that. So it is Wednesday, October 18th. I took today off for a mental health day. But oh boy, has a lot happened in the last, what, 24 hours? So good news, actual good news. In regards to the severance issue, it's not over. It's not over, but we have made progress. So, we now have half of the severance, which is an amazing relief. The other half we have a lead on. We know what happened. We have all of the information we need to facilitate us to get that money back. There's a lot going on. We have a lead on how to get the rest of the severance and who we need to get a hold of and what happened and the entire process to fix the issue. So as long as the stars align and everything goes the way that it should, we should be fine. So there's that. So my husband and I have been pretty much riding on a high from that. because it's so much relief that we have been waiting for. Honestly, it's the first time I've seen him genuinely smile in weeks. So that's been a breath of fresh air. We actually went to breakfast this morning. So we actually got to do something we haven't done in a while, which is just spend time in each other's company and just relax and enjoy the moment. So for the rest of today and this afternoon, I am tackling this house. We are going to turn this into a reference to Nevermore Academy from the TV show Wednesday. I should say the Netflix show Wednesday. So I did this a few nights ago. So I know I recorded bits of it, but this is what I've settled on for the dining table. So we have Crows and Ravens as a table runner. I found this on Amazon. I can try and link it if I can. If I don't link it here, I will link it in my decor video. This was from Spirit Halloween in their witchy line section. This was from Target, these trees. I think these are actually bakeware, so I think I got those at Joann's. Both the candle and the candle holder from years ago. This I think is from Meyer, like a little crow raven from Meyer. This is from Joann's, I think 1 or 2 years ago, I can't quite remember. Also Joann's, same around the same time. We all know where the witch is from. And then I also did this last night. I just wanted a selection of trees and our wraith being in a spooky forest. So that's all that I've done so far. But we have boxes behind me, around me, over there. I have more boxes back here. I know there's still others that I just can't remember where I put, even though I tried to get all this organized. That didn't exactly happen. And, well, as per usual, everything's a disaster. But it wouldn't be a decor changeover without it being a disaster, right? But I have ideas as to what I want to do. I just have to figure out how to get everything organized first. So I'm probably going to put on some Netflix or some Shudder to get into the season. I need to buy batteries. I need to buy a lot of batteries. Crap. Oh, one other good thing. My husband found out that at his old office, they were getting rid of everything they had that was still there. And they were pricing everything to sell. My husband said come hell or high water, he was going to end up with this chair. I don't know how he managed it, but he did. So this is a leatherette Secret Lab gaming chair. It is size XL, and I know it's kind of seems strange why you would need, why there's different sizes, but it makes sense for different body types. This is my old chair, right? This one's my old chair. So you can kind of see the size difference and everything. And there's one thing I absolutely adore about this chair. Well, there's a lot of things I adore about this chair. This is why I like it to be extra large, and I am spinning. I can sit in neurodivergent in it. I can sit here fully cross-legged. And I can still lean back and get work done. So, yeah, with everything that's been going on, my husband was determined that we have at least one small win, and this is before we found out that we were okay in getting half of our money this chair was significantly cheaper. Significantly cheaper than if you had bought this from the Secret Lab website. And these were relatively new also. So I got very, very lucky. So yeah, I'm very fortunate. So I'm counting my wins this week. As I've said earlier, celebrate your wins. No matter how small, no matter how big, celebrate your wins. So that's what I'm doing. I am celebrating my win with this. We are celebrating our win for at least getting back on track for stability. And now I'm going to celebrate the spooky season by trying to decorate the house. Which means I need to take down spring and summer, and that's a lot of loose greenery, because I know I have several vines up that are going to shed like no one's business. At least it's not glitter. Okay, so as you can see, I have all the garland down. But also, everything in the house is off. And that is because people are building 2 houses next door to us. And in the second time in the midst of this building project of theirs, they've hit the main power line. So we have no power for I don't know how long. So power company's gonna have to come out and patch the line that they hit. And I'm going to have to try and do all this with the remaining light that I do have, which admittedly isn't very helpful because it is super cloudy today, which means I'm only gonna have maybe about 2.5 hours worth of light left. And I have far more than 2 or 2.5 hours worth of work to do. So I'm gonna get to going on this and see what I can do. It actually looks a lot brighter on my camera than it is right now in real life. But yes, darkness is soon falling. And considering all of my decor is black, and trying to find it in that mess of black over there has been fun. But this is what we are working with so far. Trying to work next on, you can't even really see that, geez. Essentially, I'm trying to put together the bouquet that normally goes in my witch boots. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do. While it is obviously still no lighting whatsoever. I'm really hoping this comes back soon, because I am determined to get this stuff done and figuring out what is going to my office for decor by the end of tonight. So it could be a very late night for me. But here's to hoping.
Chloe! Hi! Hi, baby girl. Hi.
As you all can see, we have a visitor for a short time today. In case you don't know, this is my mom's dog, Chloe. And I realized she is going to have a very fun time finding everything on the floor that I forgot to sweep up while taking down decor. Yay me. Okay. So let's get Miss Chloe her food. So as you folks can tell, I did get stuff up. And let me move this over here so I can still talk while getting this done.
Hi. Yes, you are very happy.
Okay. Chloe knows she's about to get food. So she's standing underneath my feet and she's being very, very happy and smiling. Yeah, you know what's coming. You know what's coming. So I got everything done last night, decorating wise, except for the guest bath. I did not get a chance to put the bags up, not bags, the boxes up. And I did not get the chance to, hold on, trying to eyeball measure stuff here. What the hell did my mom get her? What did my mom decide to make for you, huh? Huh? She makes a lot of random stuff for you. But I did not get a chance to put the boxes up. So we still have boxes of decor out. I don't have some of my taller spooky trees up yet. I don't have my main spooky tree out yet. And I think that's it. I'm not too sure. Oh, and I see some bouquet little decor items over here that were hidden in a dining chair table. Keep moving this so I can still be seen. Okay. So right now, like, don't worry, I'll show the decor. Don't worry, I'll do that a little bit later. Probably whenever I get the rest of the stuff out. But at the very least, it is done. But sorry, I thought she was chomping on something. I'm so paranoid. Like, what did you get into? But what was I saying? So today's Thursday? Oh, I didn't even say what day it is. Yeah, it's Thursday. The 19th. Tomorrow's the 20th. Which is also my 5-year wedding anniversary. I have food for you. Come on. Need to get you some water and obviously clean up some of the dust down here. You can tell off when I have her over, huh? Fresh food, fresh water, and one happy puppy. Yay. Which means I will take you out for a walk in a little bit. Right now, my husband is out grabbing food for us because I have not gone properly grocery shopping in I don't know how long, so that's gonna happen at some point this weekend. I need to go grocery shopping anyway because there's a good chance I'm having a girls' night on Saturday with Kelly and Sue, where we pretty much just spend the evening and the night cooking, watching horror movies, which mostly means we're chatting. We're just gonna spend the entire time chatting. But at the very least cooking, have drinks and everything else. So Kelly and I did that last year, I believe, or was it 2 years ago? I think it was last year. And that was a lot of fun. So it was us and a couple of others too. Sorry, I'm trying to do some things one-handed that I probably should not be doing one-handed, but whatever. Let's fill up the kettle so I can make some tea. Honestly, it's all I've wanted today is black tea, which is not my norm, but whatever. Normally don't use tea bags, but got that at the one of the local coffee shops, Hopscotch. You hear noises back there. It's obviously Chloe drinking water or eating. She's not exactly quiet. So, tea bag. Where's a mug? Mug. What mug do I want? You know what? Let's do a clear mug. Clear. Are you okay? You're breathing awfully hard. Are you okay? And holy crap, she already demolished that. She demolished that. Were you hungry? Did they not feed you at daycare? Did they not feed you? This little white dog's a black hole. This is a house full of arachnophobes, and of course the one toy I decided to buy Chloe for here, a little spider.
Hi, you want this? You want this? Do you want this, or you just want to not do it? Want it? Want it? Want it? Want it? Want it?
She's happy following me around at this point.
Hi.
Nope.
Hi.
Oh, you just want pets. Okay. Good afternoon. It is now officially afternoon. It is Sunday, October 22nd. I know I have not talked for a few days to the camera. And I know I did not film on Friday, the 20th. And I only got some B-roll for yesterday, the 21st. Sorry about that. First on Friday, where is the scene? There you are. Dude, this is, okay, at least normally when I do these, there's a pressure point. Come on. Pop. Pop. Yay, you did not explode. That's great. Okay. So Friday was my husband's 5-year anniversary. So we decided just to go out to, we went out to Red Lobster. We are doing something bigger later, but we wanted to do something small, just kind of spend some time with each other and everything else, so that was sweet. Not much else on the 20th, except, oh, one of my coworkers did get married on the 20th. He was out for several days beforehand, and he will about several days after, so congratulations to him. Find it funny, not only do we share the same anniversary date now, but his birthday is when I started working at my current job. Kind of a tradition in this house that on Sunday mornings, or at least some Sunday mornings, we do cinnamon rolls and mimosas. Why'd I throw that away? Because I need to know how long to put you in for. Yeah, we started that little tradition during the pandemic because we used to always go out to Hamilton Walker's for their brunch on Sundays, but they haven't brought that back. At least not yet. I don't know if they are going to bring it back ever, but their brunch was exquisite, and so it kind of started a thing for us. But yeah, so the 20th was very nice. We just had a chill evening and watched fun things and whatnot. Yesterday was a little different. The reason why I was doing so much frantic cleaning, in which, by the way, the kitchen is back to being a mild disaster, but that's fine. I had Kelly and Sue over yesterday evening for a girls' night where I made pumpkin soup, and I tried my hand at croquettes with white cheddar in them. So those were pretty good. It'd be better if I used my own mashed potatoes. I still had leftover mashed potatoes from the wake. I just put them in the freezer. So I have 2 10-quart tins of mashed potatoes. It's a lot of potatoes to go through. That means lots of experiments with recipes. But had them over, we watched Hellraiser, we chatted, it was very, very fun. And sweet women. They got Jeff and I a 5-year anniversary gift. They found this lovely Lazy Susan at one of the shops in downtown Champaign, and I love the exquisite design of it. It's so naturey and autumn and also at the same time witchy. Honestly, it took me a second to realize what it was because I'm like, are you like a cake stand, a Lazy Susan, or are you the most exquisite stone, like stone and crystal grid I have ever seen in my entire life? All of which I would have been very happy with. So that's so pretty. So basically I've got pumpkins that are gonna be sitting on that as I put the pumpkin back. So speaking of pumpkins, I'm trying to figure out what to do today. I slept in. It is almost 1:30. Is that late for me on a Sunday? Not really. Is it late for what I want to be doing this Sunday? Oh yeah, definitely. I have so much I want to do, but I doubt I'm going to get a chance to actually do it. And the reason why I'm actually talking and not ending this vlog on a Saturday is because I didn't talk for the past 2 days. And the next Vlogtober video, I still have to edit everything. Story of my life, I suppose. But the next Vlogtober video is gonna go all the way through October 31st. So that's into next Tuesday instead of this coming Tuesday. So we're gonna extend this a few days. Well, I should say 1 day, but whatever. So I wanna actually head to Nenengard's today, which is a pumpkin patch in Sydney, Illinois, about 15 miles south of here. Excuse me. And pick up 1 or 2 pumpkins that I can carve. So I think I'll probably be carving those on Friday, to be honest with you, since I'm off on Friday. I normally take a week off around Halloween because it's like my season, but I'm saving those days for November, hoping that I receive one very specific important item in the mail that essentially will be the last piece of the puzzle I need to make a very important trip happen. So cross your fingers for me, folks, because I'm still waiting for that, and I keep checking every single day online. I'm only taking a few days off this time around. Friday through, I think maybe November 1st, honestly, because Samhain I have a feeling is gonna be kind of bigger than normal this year. Oh, that door's closed. But I'm gonna see how I feel. So I wanted to go to Nenengard's to pick up some pumpkins, do that. I also have 4 more things I need to put up in the living room. I don't think I ever showed you guys because I haven't showed anything yet. Doesn't really help that the lights are off, so give me a second to turn the lights on. So some of these trees up here have lights in them that I have to do battery operated. This guy also has the battery operated thing under here. Some of these trees also are battery operated. And this guy is battery operated. In fact, he actually went through 3 batteries last night. It takes 3 batteries to run them anyway. And he went through them in one entire evening, but then again, I had it going continuous for like 5-6 hours. So completely understand. So I need to get, I have 2 trees, 2 tall spooky trees. I'll be going on either side of the fireplace. And then I have 1 other spooky tree that is like weeping willow, black spooky tree that with purple. And then I have a thing to go in between those 2. I have to figure out where that banner went off to, actually. So I have that. I also would like to go to the library to read. I have a book I picked up. I have like a horror book I picked up that I'd like to chill and read. And yet at the same time, I also know I need to go to Kohl's and pick up a white button-up shirt for my Halloween costume this year. This is actually the first time I've actually bought items for my Halloween costume. in a very long time, because normally I just throw things that I have together, the things that I have in my closet together, since I love the thing about being part of the alternative community and into body paint and face paint and also being a performer. There's a good chance you have all the stuff you need in your closet to put together a costume. But this year I'm doing something very specific. So I need that. I have so many things I want to do today, but I know they're not all going to happen. So I have to divide and conquer and figure out what I really want to get done today. And of course also edit videos, which I have been so bad at. By the way, this is the book that I picked up. I know, it's kind of like, what is it, romance? Is that shirt cheap? Actually, no, it's not. Okay, it looks like at first that it'd be some sort of like werewolf romance, but it's actually a take on body horror, which I actually, for some reason, I've always been interested in like the body horror trope, especially when it comes to like supernatural stuff. Like, what was it? Thirst was my first foray into that as a kid. The book Thirst, of a kid who was, for some reason, turning into a vampire, and he never understood why. Like, he wasn't bitten or anything, but it was like this whole thing of puberty and everything else, and a vampire god, and it was really weird, but I really, really liked it. So there was that, and a couple others from that same genre. So I've always been interested in that. So I saw this, and I hadn't picked up a horror book in a long time. I do have a certain hunger that I'm still going through. That one is a book on cannibalism, which is a fun topic. Certain Hunger. Essentially, it's about a food writer who kills men and then eats them, turns them into recipes. Now, before I get like the raised eyebrows from people, the premise was so bizarre for me that I had to give it a shot. And if you notice, there was a bookmark in it. I can only go through it bits at a time because of how it's written. I mean, it's really, really good. It's really good. It's just, I have to be like in a certain kind of like mindset to read through it versus others. That, and honestly, I just have a hard time actually sitting and reading through things anymore anyway. We'll see what all I get done today. Definitely won't be everything, but I'd like to get some things done so I at least feel successful. Not a bad pumpkin picking outfit, I suppose. Little girl literally made my day. Apparently she looked at her mother, pointed at me, and she's like, oh, it's a witch. Oh honey, you don't know the half of it.